The legal battle for regularity and clarity in trading digital crypto assets has become more precise. On Thursday, the 4th of May, Paul Grewal, the chief legal officer of Coinbase, said that the Third Circuit has finally responded to the complaint against the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to establish clear regulations addressing new rules in the sector. Stick around to know how long the SEC has to respond. Read with emotion. Brian Armstrong says SEC is on loan crusade. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, echoed his criticisms of SEC Chairman Gary Gensler on Monday, the 8th of May, but stressed that the exchange would not leave the nation despite the legal uncertainties. The SEC issued Coinbase a Wells notice earlier this year, a letter sent to a corporation or firm after an SEC investigation stating that the SEC intends to launch an enforcement action against them. The SEC accuses Coinbase and several other crypto businesses of providing unregistered securities to investors. However, Coinbase refutes that. On Monday, the 8th of May, Armstrong told CNBC's Dan Murphy in an interview in Dubai that the SEC is a bit of an outlier here. Gary Gensler, the chair there, has adopted a stronger anti-crypto stance for whatever reason, so it's kind of like a lone crusade. I believe he may be attempting to limit the industry more than he is trying to regulate it. However, he has brought about certain litigation, which I believe are pretty detrimental to the business in the United States. However, it also presents Coinbase with the chance to go to court to obtain the clarification we believe will assist the crypto industry as well as the United States as a whole. Armstrong also disputed his earlier April assertion that the business would be compelled to relocate its headquarters abroad. Coinbase is not going to relocate overseas, Armstrong stated. We'll always have a presence in the United States. However, the United States is currently lagging. I would say we're seeing more thoughtful approaches. For example, in the European Union, they've already passed comprehensive crypto legislation. The UK has been incredibly welcoming, and that's been a hub where we've decided to serve the UK market. At an April FinTech conference in London, Armstrong's earlier claim states that Coinbase might consider moving outside the United States if the present regulatory challenges remain. He believes the United States has the potential to be an important market in crypto, but is now lacking in regulatory certainty. He added that Coinbase might explore investing more internationally, possibly moving outside the United States if this continues. Armstrong further disclosed in the interview that Coinbase aimed to boost its overseas investments and is very interested in further investing in the United Arab Emirates. Regarding cryptocurrency, Dubai has been a particularly welcoming regulator, attracting the likes of Binance and Kraken. Armstrong, who noted that it was his first trip to the UAE, stated, "I'm here to learn, listen, and meet with the relevant regulators both here in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and to decide if this is a good place for us to serve a large region of the world." Coinbase wins round one of fight with the SEC. To get the SEC to explain its policies on crypto assets, Coinbase filed a lawsuit against the agency in late April. The digital asset exchange said it has been waiting 9 months for a response to its request for rulemaking. It urged the SEC to specify when a digital asset qualifies as a security and how to develop a new market structure for cryptocurrency. The SEC's lack of direction and openness, in the opinion of Coinbase, is detrimental to its operations and clients, who face possible enforcement proceedings without knowing how the law relates to them. The initial request for regulation from Coinbase was submitted in July 2022. The SEC has made no public comments on Coinbase's petition or probe. Coinbase's legal challenge against the SEC's non-response was filed on the 24th of April, 2023, in the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit. Finally, the court issued a text-only order asking the SEC to reply to Coinbase's writ of mandamus within 10 days, according to the chief legal officer of Coinbase, Paul Grewal. The crypto exchange has 7 days from the SEC's response to submit a reply afterward. While we appreciate the court's consideration of the issue, the attention now switches to whether the SEC will follow the requisite order. Paul Grewal and Stuart Al-Laradi of Ripple shared a tweet earlier this month, indicating that they had met and were collaborating due to both being targeted by the SEC. It's encouraging to witness the industry uniting in such circumstances. Additionally, it's commendable that the courts are actively pursuing the SEC to provide the necessary information. Also, Judge Sarah Netburn's statement expressing concerns about the SEC's adherence to the law is astonishing. There is a lot of corruption within the SEC, as they have strayed far from their original purpose of safeguarding investors. The ongoing battle between incumbents is a disheartening sight to behold. It serves as a poignant reminder of the incompetence of the SEC, specifically Gary Gensler. Will Gensler's testimony change the game? Brian Armstrong, CEO, and Paul Grewal, General Counsel, have made it apparent that they are prepared to contest the SEC's pending complaint about the company's future loan product. Legal expert Meta Lawman claims that the SEC's argument has a fatal weakness that might result in their losing the battle, and Gary Gensler is entirely to blame. Meta Lawman affirms Gensler's testimony before Congress in May 2021 that the SEC lacked the power to regulate cryptocurrency exchanges. Gensler has recently reversed his position entirely and asserted that the SEC could undoubtedly regulate cryptocurrency exchanges without congressional approval. The legal team for Coinbase will probably concentrate on the internal discussions held by the SEC prior to Gensler's testimony if the SEC moves forward with the complaint. Emails, meeting minutes, memoranda, messages, and deposition evidence could be discovered, demonstrating the SEC's lack of legal power to oversee cryptocurrency exchanges. Suppose Coinbase undertakes discovery in relation to Gensler's decision to flip his stance. In that case, they may find themselves possessing ravaging evidence that might make Gensler the star witness at Coinbase's trial. Meanwhile, the crypto industry increasingly emphasizes the importance of regulatory clarity to foster its growth and advancement. Consequently, the ongoing legal dispute between Coinbase and the SEC holds significant interest for industry participants, as it is seen as an indicator of how regulators will handle digital assets in the years to come. With a user base exceeding 56 million in over 100 countries, Coinbase holds a prominent position in the cryptocurrency industry. The exchange's actions are closely monitored by investors and traders globally, and its ongoing legal conflict with the SEC has the potential to impact the entire sector significantly. It remains to be determined who will triumph in the upcoming court battle. But one thing is sure, the stakes are high, and tensions are rising as Coinbase and the SEC prepare to clash. The SEC's lawsuit against Coinbase is legally dubious. Who will come out on top? Well, that's a story for another day. If you have reached this far, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and press the notification bell so you may not miss any future updates. See you in another video. Until then, take care. Do tell us your views in the comment section.